The Open Doors organization reported that the United States had a little more than 1 million international students for the 2022-2023 academic year. Northeastern University ranked second with around 20,000 international students behind New York University for hosting the largest number of international students. Boston University ranked seventh with around 13,000 enrolled. While Boston is a mecca for international students, they face more challenges, pressures, and limitations than domestic students in terms of navigating college and finding employment. We sat down with several international students in the Boston area to learn more about their struggles.
Oh, it was very stressful. Like, it was definitely very stressful because as international students, it is very hard for us in general to find a job, even if we didn't have that limitation and time. Because right now, especially after COVID, most companies don't want to sponsor international people or even hire them.
Creo que mucho estrés porque si no hay que volverse a la casa y las oportunidades no son iguales, definitivamente no son iguales en Colombia, que es el lugar donde yo nací, y
it's hard because like you came to this country to like accomplish some things that you want to accomplish, but you live with the fear that if you can't find a job, you are basically kicked out.
A lot of the stress these students experience also stems from employment discrimination and the anxiety of finding a job on such a tight deadline post-graduation. Otherwise, they are forced to leave the country.
This clock starts ticking, and you have 2 months to find a job.
So you either have to have a job right by the time that you graduate, which most people thankfully do. But when you're an international and you have 10 days left or like 30 days left to find a job, and they give you an offer and it's not the best offer, but you're like, well, I have to agree to this because if I don't agree to this, maybe I won't get a job and I have to leave.
Throughout like our master, we live with the fear that if we can't find a job in 3 months after graduation, we can get kicked out, like out of the country, which is not pleasant.
Additionally, because of visa laws, their employment opportunities are more limited.
Other than the co-op program, like just getting a job anywhere, if you want an extra source of income, it can only be on campus. And so they work at OGS because also the alternative is like Marino or Wollaston's. So they get a job at OGS. They probably go through like, I don't know, a 2 weeks training where they learn all the information, but that's about it. So I feel like, but yeah, other than that, like you can't be employed or make any sort of income.
And within their community, they struggle to find assistance.
Customer representatives, they are just Northeastern students, usually grad students who have been here for 4 years maybe. But the only people who have some expertise in all of that and know more information are like more senior people, the managers that are sitting maybe in some offices in OGS. But the person that you have direct contact with is some grad student that basically wants a job. So I feel like I already know what they know. I've never received any new knowledge or something that I didn't already know from these people, because what they know is just on the website. So
that's when they kind of failed me a little because they were not very responsive and it was very time sensitive and they weren't like super helpful.
Lastly, they are faced with the choice of staying in the US or pursuing their passion.
Tú eres STEM.
Finance no cuenta como STEM.
Okay.
Eso tengo un problema ahí.
Okay. ¿Y por qué es un problema? Cuéntame.
Porque, por supuesto, una cosa es quedarte un año con el beneficio del OPT, otra cosa es quedarte 3. Entonces, claro, si te quedas 3 años con el beneficio del OPT es muy diferente.
Specifically, when I was looking for grad programs, I was looking only into STEM-based programs because I knew that I needed those 3 years. Because with 1 year of OPT, you can't really do anything. Because I would not be here if I got that work visa. You're very limited to what you study in school. And that's very sad to think about because I want to do something more creative. So sometimes I think about the fact that I'm kind of stuck. Like there's no way for me to like change industries or try something new, and especially get money paid for it.